Hello guys from an open gate, everything is fine with you, with us, everything is okay. Renato is here on the field and we are going to see what's going on with the animal. The owner called us and said that yesterday he was limping, right Renato? That's right, he's been sending messages, saying that this thing has been going pretty bad for a few days. He had a problem with his leg, but it's another problem that it's not a hoof problem. Since it was dry with all this rain, he's already started to feel his hands a little, started to say, Renato, he's feeling weird. So he's feeling his legs. So he medicated him, did the right thing, he changed the medicine. And yesterday he told me that he's already improved and so on. He hasn't had the time to get here yet, right? So it took a little longer due to the distance. And today we can show you that how is it, and it's an abscess that formed and it leaked here in the crown, and in this process that we always talk about, which is the process in which inflammation rises, which is an ascending infection. This abscess is a layman's way to say that it's kind of an inflammation, a dry thing that probably got to the sensitive part of the hoof in the part, and the body understood that it was a foreign body, so that is why it caused inflammation and burst, right? So it is an ascendant inflammation. It is an inflammation that only increases. So that's why when there is no hoof trimmer, we have the unlucky enough to burst the sole. It goes through the sponsors and it bursts there in the crown here. But you can see that it's open here. Look, you can see that there are flies. These flies come here because of the smell of the inflammation of the abscess. And you can see that there are little flies in there. Look there. You can see. So, guys, the abscess goes up from below, comes to burst here on top because of the pressure, because of the pressure. And you see that how sensitive it is. If you touch it here, it runs down. Look. So, if you bother here, it will bother a little right in the sensitive part, right? That now has the tissue here, look, exposed, right? The sensitive part is an exposed tissue and part is in the firmer hoof, right? So a few days passed when the hoof grew a little. It's going to hurt this part that's swollen, but let's go underneath here, clean it, see if we can find this abscess. The abscess is already here, look along the crown line, so we already know what it is because of this little fungus here on the tip. So I'm going to clean it, see if we can help this excess to come out, this inflammation, to reduce the pressure of the hoof. Try to help. If it doesn't work, no problem, right? So I'm going to clean it up from front just to give it some relief. Let me take the pinchers here just to show you that actually we press here the sides of the hoof, and here you look, it even moves, the animal is not feeling pain, but look, just to show you, the animal is not feeling, but when I come here in this region of the abscess, the animal feels it moves on. The animal is feeling pain in this place. So if it hadn't exploded, right, Renato? So, and in many animals there, Renato ends up, cleaning them until the abscess that is causing pressure inside comes out. And in this case, it is nature itself, I have already handled here and the flies are coming, they're worried. But now because of the bad smell, feel the smell. The smell is strong. Make an opening here that, due to the pressure, might make it easier for some moisture to come out. Let me press here so we can see that there is this moisture. I'm gonna press in this part. We call this the subsolar right abscess, so it's under the sole. If I hadn't seen it before, with this opening, the animal would suffer less, but I would have come out. So the opening, it hasn't burst like this. It hadn't burst like this, so now I say because this is an abscess because there is a black thick liquid, right? As if it were a foreign body inside the hoof. Well, I'm not going to handle so much more of it because it might open a little bit more and you will see that it won't come out. It's just as the animal walks, each time it steps, the pressure on the hoof increases and it will come out little by little. Just open a little bit more just to make it easier. But I don't have much to do here. You can see that this is the cleaner part. Now there's a bit of this opening right here. There's not much to do. It will be as it walks. It will walk. What I said, increase the pressure and makes it work little by little. Now cleaning here in front. Just a cleaning here in this hoof. You can see here the opening. Oh, that's where the inflammation went a little deep there, right? Clearly inside it is hollow. I'm taking it out of here. A lot of people ask if I needed to do the procedure some anesthesia, and there is no need, right? And here I don't touch the sensitive part of the animal, just with the hoof. I try to do it slowly with a very light hand so that it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Just saying, to clear up doubts for people, who are sometimes unused to seeing or who don't know much about it, the process. So in this case here is this loose, we're just removing so it doesn't look like an ingrowth to nail, that's a nail that ends up hurting the tissue. And if we were to apply, we are going to have to apply the anesthesia inside the tissue and it hurts more in the process that I'm doing here. So it always has a reaction too. Well, it's not advantageous to use anesthesia in this case. But when I try to handle not the part that hurts, and you can see how much it is open here. Look at the process that was done with this abscess. Oh, it's opened here. On my part, I think that, well, I don't have too much to do more than that. Nature has already done its part. The animal did its part as it was supposed to do. So now we just have to wait and take care of it, right? And then we're going to pass a plate. And it's far from close, but we're going to apply the silver medicine here on account to finish with the flies, not getting bugged, because if they get infested, we're gonna have a complication. So this one, that's it. So the next time that we come here, we're gonna talk with the animal and we're gonna open a little bit more, like he said, just to not get like an ingrowth toenail and wait for it to get better. Our motto is to listen to those who have no voice to be heard. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video.